What's up, Doc Staley? It's me, Detroit Lenny here, joined with Nick Mencken on a Wednesday. We're here to talk little this, little that. We got a full card of baseball. We got a small sample size in the NHL. I think there's only 3 games. They're winding up their season, so that's how that's happening. And then the NBA's got a decent size game slate on. I think 6 games, 6, 7 games, something like that. 6, 7. And then baseball's in full effect, and that's just going to be there all day, all day, all day. I love it. I love baseball early. I like these 9:30 starts. I like a game that'll start at 7:00. I will watch all day.
I love it. And we both started off with a win. I know you had the Nerfy and the Padres and Pirates, and I had it with Docs, their 4-unit. So it's always nice waking up and getting a nice win under your belt. It's going to be a good day here, folks.
Little waking cash, you know what I mean? I like it. So I also have Paul Skeens, Mitch Keller over 17.5 outs. And that was a prop I liked in that game. I got a couple Nerfies, man. I've been trying to limit to 2 or 3, and this is really the time though to unleash the Nerfy, in my opinion, because of the weather. The weather plays into it. The ball's not going to fly as fall, pitchers maybe got a little bit more juice into them right now. They're not as tired. They're not as injured. They're not as all that. So I tend to play a lot. I got a lot of Nerfies today. I think I got like 7 of them. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a double-edged sword. There's no question about it. You could jump on it early in the season because of the weather, just like you said, or you get a little more data and a couple more starts from especially starting pitchers and see how they come out of the gates if they're a left-handed hitting team and whatnot. So it's a double-edged sword, but definitely Nerfies are effect in colder weather climates.
I like it. I got a couple of Nerfies that I think are a little sketchy, but we'll see. We're collecting data here. These are sprinkles across the board right now for the first 3 weeks of baseball. I mean, I'm not going hard. I'm not going hard or anything like that on them. I got player props in baseball and Nerfies, and that's it. No sides, no totals. I haven't been very good with those first 2 weeks, so I'm just gonna let that settle in.
Staying away from all sides today. Don't like nothing.
I mean, you pull my finger. Tigers.
Especially after that loss too, a little bounce back for the boys.
Yeah, I like this Framber Valdez. I was super excited when they signed him, and I know there was all kinds of Tarek Skubal, nonsense over the just business stuff over the break and all that. So that kind of distracted that from that. I think one, you know what I mean? It just wasn't a great situation. But I think if those two can really get it locked in, and then we can get a platoon at a third place, whether it's Casey Mize when he's on a roll, or Jack Flaherty when he's pitching well, or Justin Verlander. If he'll have 1 or 2 moments, he's just riding the coattails. We know what we get out of him. It's okay. We bring him along. But nothing like that really jumped out at me. Like Milwaukee, again, I don't understand.
I don't get that either. I just get it because they got a rookie in his first major league start going on today. But I'm all over the Milwaukee Brewers in this one at that price. Like I said, they're averaging, I believe it's over. I know it's over 6. They're right behind the Dodgers, and I just can't trust this Boston Red Sox team here. I get it that they won yesterday 3-2, but the Milwaukee Brewers, that's the least amount of runs I believe they scored all season long. So I think the bats come out here firing against Sonny Gray, and I'm going to trust the offense here a little more than I'm going to trust the Boston Red Sox at home.
You want to know a Sonny Gray prop I got going on right now?
What you got?
I got trying to pull it up here. Sonny Gray over 1.5 earned runs. So we're on the same page. They're gonna get to him. He's gonna have a few earned runs. It was -128. I had to grab it. Or actually, where was that? Sonny Gray. 132 is what I got it at. I'll take that. Over 1.5 earned runs. I thought that was the way to go with that. I wanted to go Nerfy, Well, Milwaukee scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, and in Fenway too. There's no way I could do that Nerfy. I think I gave out the Yerfy on Monday too, and that cashed, but it didn't cash in favor of the Milwaukee Brewers. Actually, Boston Red Sox came out and swung the bats and scored first there. But I'm all over the Yerfy again today. I would definitely sprinkle a little bit something on there because
which game?
in the Milwaukee Brewers and the
Yeah.
I like the Yerfy. Yes, runs.
I like that nice, and I like that. It's a 1:30 start Eastern time. Be a little chilly, ground balls. I watched that Tigers Twins game. I mean, there was a couple. The pitcher had a ground ball hit to him. He was on a, whatever they called it, an error. He panicked, went over to throw it to second base to get the double, and threw it in center field.
Yeah,
as it should play. But it's just a lot of stuff is with the ground ball, colder weather, you get a lot of, I don't say errors, but you get some guys dropping some balls. Those balls are coming at you 100, give or take 100 miles an hour, and you got to react like that, and hopefully you reacted correctly. Just so you know, don't catch a ball to the face. Any other MLB games start out that you thought?
Yeah, I mean, we got to talk about this Dodgers and Blue Jays game here too. And on Monday, if you remember here, Scherzer was on the bump for the Toronto Blue Jays, and I believe this line was very similar. And I told you, do not get caught up in the trap. Dodgers are by far the best team here, probably in baseball. They currently average 6.5 runs. This Toronto Blue Jays team has not done anything in my eyes for me to get behind them here today. You got Shohei Ohtani back on the mound. He looks sensational. He went 6 innings in his first start. He had 6 strikeouts. This probably will be the cheapest price we'll get the Los Angeles Dodgers with Shohei Ohtani on the mound. I get it. Dylan Cease is on the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays, but he's not going to be going all 9 innings here, folks. I think we're getting great value with the Dodgers and the Dodgers 5-game winning streak, and their offense, time in and time again, they continuously score runs. So I'm on the Dodgers at this price. I just think it's a misread here from the odds makers and something they're trying to catch the Toronto Blue Jays in a good spot with a good pitcher, and I don't think it's the case here tonight or today.
There you go. Today. I like that. I'll tell you what, I'm on Shohei over 5.5 Ks.
Strikeouts.
Yep.
I like it.
And I also like the Nerfy in that game. And I'm trying not to parlay
it. I don't know. That one scares me with the Dodgers, man. They're just, I don't know. Something don't add up here.
Some don't add up, right?
So I'll stay away from that Nerfy.
I like that Nerfy. I think Dylan Cease gets him through 2.
When no runs coming across.
It's not. I mean, he gets through 2. Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't know.
That case, remember
maybe
that.
Maybe not. Maybe it's sketchy. This will tell me everything I need to know about Dylan Cease today, because he's had a couple starts, and you Dylan Cease that I know from Dylan, you Dylan Cease from Chicago White Sox, or you Dylan Cease with the Toronto Blue Jays.
Right.
We'll see who he thinks he is anyway. Say hi to the chat over here. We got Scott's coming in with the Dodgers Yankees. Take both on the run line parlay piece. Listen, I had a simple parlay for you. I gave out a video, and I did a 2-team parlay and a 3-team parlay, and they both cashed. And I'll tell you right now, I did stop in this run line shit. You're just asking to lose. I took the Yankees in the money line. I took the Dodgers in the money line. Minus 155, minus 260. And I still got plus 130. I'm okay with that. I am 100% okay with that. Plus 130 tag. So I cashed that yesterday. The 3-teamer was the NHL. Minnesota Wild, money line. Dallas Stars, money line. Vegas, money line. All were 250. 3 250s plus 174. I'll take it.
Boom.
I'll take it. You know what I mean? I'd rather do that than a run line parlay. And for the guys that just hunt dogs and hunt, mean, I ain't got that kind of time. I'm just gonna tell you to be looking for just plus money tags. All 3 games. I'd rather make my plus money. All 3 hockey games go over. I have the other 2 going over.
Yeah, I definitely got the what was it, Buffalo Sabres and the Rangers. That price though for the Buffalo Sabres, it does concern me. And the Rangers just switching gears to the NHL. The Rangers just won against Washington 8-1 there on their home ice. And we know that the Rangers haven't been good this season at home. And to have the Buffalo Sabres here, who got one of the best offenses right now in goals per game, just sitting at a minus 145, it does raise concerns. But I do believe there will be goals scored. So I like the over 6.5. And in those games, when I do like overs and they're at 6.5, well, I think there's going to be goals scored in the first period. So look at that over 1.5 total goals. Those 2 correlate, especially if I'm on the over 6.5. I look for it early in that first period to go over 1.5 goals. So I do believe that's the play in this one. And I kind of lean towards the New York Rangers. I don't like backing the Rangers at home, and I'm sure you guys don't either. But this is one that I'm sniffing a trap here in Buffalo. You only got 3 games on the board here, so be very cautious with the side in this game.
What about Buffalo minus a half first period?
See, I want to do that because I like the over 1.5 goals. So if I'm betting on that 1.5 goals in the first period, I don't care who scores, right? We just need 2 goals in that scenario. But
yeah,
I would personally lay off. I wouldn't bet Buffalo over 1. You said over 1 goal, over half a goal.
Yeah. I don't know about
that. But that going
back
back
that game, those other 2 games, I like the over. I just like the over
too. So I'm on one, and I'll tell you, this one hurts me too, and I had to go with the Maple Leafs today. I had to.
Oh,
given the fact how bad these Washington Capitals are here on the road. You just saw it in their last game against the Rangers there. They lost 8-1. They are a completely different team on the road. So I took a shot here with the Toronto Maple Leafs at home. I get it. They're on a 2-game losing streak. I'm not saying they're a great team, but they're at home and they're 18-12. They got a winning record here at home. So they want to snap out of this losing streak. I think a vulnerable Washington Capitals team on the road is the play. So that's good value there in that game. And for the last game, the Sharks have been playing well, and you're giving me plus money with them at home. I'm gonna lean here towards the Sharks. I don't have a play in this one, but I do lean Sharks, and I'd like the overs first period and full game.
That's interesting. That is very, very interesting. I just think goals. I don't think neither team has like just anybody that I should be concerned about with goaltending from anywhere along the road. Washington, Toronto, I'm not impressed with goalies there. I think there's going to be high score games. I just took the last 2 games in the overtime, but I don't, tread lightly. It's dabbling pizza money plays on this hockey stuff. For me, it is because we got I think we only have like 3 games left.
Yeah.
3 days of games. I think most teams only have 4 games, 3 or 4 games. So
playoffs are next week.
Yeah, playoffs. Pirates and the Padres nerfy. Yes.
Cash that.
Shit. We're looking to move on to Mitch Keller. He's got 6 outs. We need him to have it's over 17 and a half, 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're on to this Kansas City Cleveland nerfy is my next nerfy up on deck. And they just
I like that.
We're in the middle of the first, so we might catch back-to-back nerfies.
I like that. Who's on the mound for the Guardians today? Who was it?
It is.
Should know this.
Cantanillo.
Yeah, I like them. Just because Kansas City too, they're struggling at the plate, but watch them.
That was my play right there. I don't give a shit how bad the pitcher is. These guys can't hit the ball. You know what I mean? That's nice there. If you like New York Rangers to win, do you take Buffalo Sabres team total under 2.5 for better odds? Because that's the kind of game you'd need for New York to win. I don't think that. What if New York comes out and scores like 4 or 5?
They just put up 8 in their last one, so I don't like that. We know the offensive firepower from the Sabres, so
Yeah, so
I would not take the under.
I think we're over analysis paralysis.
Analysis
Yeah.
paralysis.
Analysis paralysis. We overthink that. Especially when I get a Nerfy, I just automatically look for something to pair it with. It's just a bad habit. It's a bad habit.
Yeah, it is.
I try, because I'm trying to find a same game parlay, and I don't need one. I want one. I don't need one. Bray says, let's see, your Tigers sold me on the last leg in my 14 leg
14 leg
parlay for 100 to win 8K. My Tigers. So now I owe you 8K. That's just how this is going right now. Is this what you're insinuating? Bro, not yesterday. I wouldn't have did it yet. Look, I was on the under yesterday. I did not bet the side. I was on the under 6.5, and that there was a sweat. I mean, they finished 4-2. So I was happy with that. Today, yeah, I like Tigers today. I like Framer Valdez. And this Bailey Ober kid, he's never amounted to shit.
No.
So, I like Framer Valdez. But it's another thing. These games, if you watch this Tigers Minnesota game, there's like the announcers are actively dogging these people out. They're like, hey, we'd like to thank all of the tens of people that came out to the game. It's not tens of thousands, tens of millions, whatever, tens of people, tens. There's nobody at this stadium. Granted, really? Game 1, it was snowing. Game 2, it was 36 degrees. Today, it's going to be 52 at game time, about 46, because they play later. They'll play the night game. So now they're starting to drop it down. They'll be into the 30s at game time. So there ain't, nobody's hitting the ball. Nobody wants to be there. It's too early. I should have retired. That's what every one of these players is saying. I could have just stayed home. I could have just sat out for a few, like first month. That's what it is. Nobody wants to play cold weather states in April.
Yeah, no, that's what it is in the Midwest here. And you can take advantage of it, especially like we talked about early in the show with the Nerfies. But the one game, too, that's interesting, and a lot of people are talking about it in the chat, and you did, is the New York Yankees here. And Severino gets the start back in New York. Obviously, he got traded from the Yankees to the Athletics here, and Griffin talks about this all the time. So Severino is a bet-on pitcher when he's on the road, and this is a ballpark he's very familiar with. So I like the value here in the Athletics early in this one. Obviously, Warren, he's hit or miss, but he's got off to a good start. He's 1-0. He's got a 2.7 ERA. Now, I'm not saying the Yankees aren't going to win this ball game. I do believe they will, but I think we could get some value, even if you want to take them plus that half a run there in the first 5 innings. I think they keep this game close, and Severino is going to pitch, and try to prove to the New York Yankees, hey, look at me. You shouldn't have let me go here. So I think he comes out and he pitches well against his former team, but not saying they're going to win the full game. I'm still on the Yankees full game here. I just think there's value in the first 5 innings.
Boy, I'll tell you what, I don't want nothing to do with that game. I just really don't, because I will really think the Athletics are better than their record so far, how they've played so far. I really thought that they would be closer to the 500 team. I mean, I know they start out 3-7. It's not the greatest, but it's 3-7. That's not the end of the deal. There's 152 more games to go. So, it's okay. But I do see spots where, like, I thought they were coming back there in that one game, but I couldn't get away from New York. I don't.
Who surprised me, Lenny, is this Colorado team.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised. I expected them to be a little bit better than last year. Maybe, I don't know. It's too early to say how good they are above last year, but
They're one game. They're 5-6 on the season here. So they win today. They're a 500 ball club now. Who would have thought?
I mean, they beat the Astros 2 games in a row so far, and they're going for the sweep tonight.
But this is the thing with Lorenzen pitching in Coors Field. This guy is atrocious. I mean, he is so bad. That is why I have to back the Houston Astros in this one tonight. But hey, I would not be surprised if Colorado gets the sweep here with Lorenzen on the mound.
He likes to give up the long ball. He does. He might be a look at a pitcher prop. I might look up his pitcher props real quick.
Give up a bomb.
Yeah.
It's got to be plus money.
Does it?
I would assume. I mean, it is in Colorado, though.
Yeah. Well, why can't? Let's clear this NHL shit on here. Player prop.
What else we got? Cubbies. I don't know if they're going to do it today. I like Colin Ray on the mound, but I got to side with these Tampa Bay Rays here. Cubs got a nice win yesterday, but the bats have been inconsistent here at the start. But it was good to see them put up a 9 spot. Now I think they do regress here, and Tampa Bay gets it today. So we're seeing about even money, minus 110. I do like the Rays in this situation today.
Michael Lorenzo. 3.5 earned runs is his over under, and it's juiced to the under. I would play it plus money over 3.5.
Yeah,
earned runs. That would be where I would go with that. But I more would like some kind of home run hit. How many home runs he gives up? But
yeah, is there a prop there that you're seeing with the home runs? I'll bet it right now.
Right, I'll bet it right now. What would you take? The LA Dodgers, Milwaukee, New York money line parlay.
Yeah, Dodgers and the Yankees. Like I said, I think the Yankees will win the full game. Might see a couple runs against them there early, but I like that 2-team parlay money line. I think it is a safe one tonight or today. Keep saying tonight. These games start here soon.
Yeah, I was just gonna say they start real quick here. I would totally do that parlay. Yesterday I did that parlay. Yankees and the Yankees and the Dodgers 2-team money line parlay. That's what I did there. And in NHL, I did Vegas, Colorado, and Minnesota. Like those are the 3 top teams in the West. Yeah, they win. So, and it was all plus money. I mean, I don't know if I'd go Dodgers. I mean, I'd go who's the other one? You want to go Yankees?
Yeah, he was saying Yankees, but again, like I said, it scares me at the beginning of the game. So just sit tight in the Bronx, folks.
Sit tight. Sit tight. Sit tight. Sit tight. Anything in the NBA you like?
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, so Monday I told you guys about the Atlanta Hawks here, and I said that when they do play those good teams, watch and see what happens. And the New York Knicks ended up winning that game outright, 108-105. But I think this is a match here to a get-right spot for the Atlanta Hawks. They're here to prove that they could play with the best teams here in the Eastern Conference. And the Cavs, they're 4th right now, and the Atlanta Hawks are 5th. So this does implement some seeding-wise going into the playoffs. So give me the Atlanta Hawks here off a tough-fought loss against the New York Knicks. I do believe they come here on the road and give the Cavaliers a run for their money here tonight, and I like the price that we're getting. So I'm on the Hawks here.
Okay. I'm so concerned with, teams tanking and everything like that, though. But, this team's still playing for shit. So I do like that. I'm going to take that.
Your Pistons, are you laying 20.5? These 20. I mean, look at him, minus
Against
23 and a
Milwaukee?
half. I mean, this
No,
is
I mean, I think the best part about NBA right now is that it's almost done and playoffs will start, and I'll have a lot of action in the playoffs. And personal, yay, is Kate Cunningham is cleared to come back for playoffs, but he'll be out for remainder of the season. And they've been doing okay without him. You know what I mean? So, that's good. I like that. So I'll take that. But everything else on this board is just
it's a mess.
it's just this time of year. There's nobody allowed. No, it's the NBA stands for nobody allowed. And then you come on, and playoffs start, and you get in there, and then it's nothing but action, folks. It's nothing but action all day.
Yeah,
I do.
I'm treading lightly too. Even with my plays here, it's just I'll take one
two
spot.
units, three units.
Yeah, but it's nothing big. I can't deal with these spreads. They give me a headache. And you gotta watch, always be on the lookout for the injury reports. Come closer to tip. So it's a lot to gather that information with these high spreads. So I pick and choose my poison, and I limit the damage right now until, like Lenny said, the playoffs come and nothing but action, baby.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me give you an update on score because I think I just lost a Nerfy. Yep. Cleveland scores 2 in the bottom of the first. Did I have Cleveland? I think so. Yeah, well,
Cleveland doing some damage.
You win some, you lose some. 1-1 on the day. 1-1 on the day.
Hey, better than 0-2.
Hey, Mitch Keller's just rolling through. Okay, we're already in the fourth. He's already got 12 outs. He needs to get to 18 more. Yeah. He needs over 17. 6 innings he needs. He's pitching. He's doing well. All right, let's get out of here. Let's watch some baseball. Let's do that. What time do your Cubs play?
I don't know. What time do they play? They play at 5:40 my time, so 6:40 Eastern Standard Time.
All right. Yeah, my
Tigers. More importantly,
Tigers don't play till 4:40.
Oh yeah, we're in the same boat.
Yeah, 4:40 and 7 whatever Eastern Time.
More importantly, though, folks, we got a 6-unit banger again in the MLB side of things. That one goes off at 3:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are rolling in my top plays. Over my last 25 top plays, we have cashed in 19 of those for over $7,000 in profit. So we're running hot, looking to continue that success here. So that's what we got going on today.
Nice. Good to know. And don't forget, you can use that free $60 account over there at Doc Sports on Nick Menken's premium plays. All you got to do is click the link in the description of the video, take you right over to the website, fill it out. They'll put $60 in your account, and then boom, who you want. What do you want? You can spend that on any capper you want, or you can grab it on Nick Menken's, like he said, 6-unit play tonight in the MLB. Have some other stuff going on for you as well, as always. He's got a buffet open of plays also. So, Nick Menken, we appreciate you stopping by as always. I'll see you
Monday.
All right. Good luck unless you're against us. We'll see you at the next one, folks.